First off, gentlemen, congratulations.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed this ride. Chris, I'll start with you. You and Ben have worked together before, shoulder to shoulder, in film Argo.
That's right.
He also directed that one.
Yes, he
Great
did.
success, winning the Oscar. Take a moment and describe the relationship and vibe you two have developed now in this film, both on and off the camera.
Yeah, we became good friends, you know, and we have a similar love of films and the same types of films and sense of humor. And, you know, I think we brought that friendship into Live by Night, and we've only gotten closer. I really love this guy. I love working with him. He's a huge inspiration to me as both an actor and director, somebody that I look up to and want to impress.
Could you feel that?
I love this guy. He's great. I mean, nobody works harder. Nobody's more committed to the part. Nobody's more invested in what you're trying to do and wants to go along with your vision. This is the kind of guy every director dreams of working with.
As writer, director, producer, and star, you're spinning a lot of plates at the same time. What's the biggest challenge, but also at the same time, what's the biggest reward?
Well, it sounds a little bit more one-man band than it is. You know, making films is a collaborative medium. You can't do it without a whole hundreds of people each doing their job. You can't do it without a great cast each showing up and doing their efforts. You can't do it without the top-notch crew showing up and working hard. And yeah, I had a lot of job titles on this, but the truth is it comes down to if you're directing a movie, you're directing a movie and you're responsible for the movie, and that's really what it was about for me. And I was really fortunate that I was supported by really able people along the way.
What made this movie special for you that you wanted to bring to life?
For me, it made it special that I was able to do this like sexy gangster movie with big scope, you know what I mean? Like cars and guns and girls and scale and period, and I wouldn't have been able to do this movie until now.
Speaking of that, over the past year, you've been a busy man. You've been in 4 movies. What's the key? Is it Flintstone vitamins and eating your Wheaties? What do you do, man? How do you make it happen?
Focus, you know, I mean, when I'm doing, when I did Batman, Superman, I was focused just on that. When I did The Accountants, you know, I was focused on that performance. And when I did this, I was focused on the whole movie. And then, you know, I was posting this and doing Justice League and focused again on just that performance. It's a lot easier when you just have the silo of your performance to focus on, because the whole set can fall down and you can be like, well, I'll be in my trailer.
Go back over the last 10 years. You've directed 4 films. Walk me through it, the evolution and growth you've experienced in that role to get to this point.
You know, the first movie I was really terrified, and I just hoped that it would cut together, you know, that it would make sense. And I got really lucky experimenting with documentary footage and fictional footage. And the second movie I wanted to do to try to build tension, you know. And with the third movie, I wanted to, you know, that was a classic sort of escape story. So it was very architecturally constructed. And with this, it was creating a world and setting that world up ahead of time and knowing exactly what I wanted to do and where I wanted to put the camera, which I wouldn't have known in earlier films.